Chelsea versus Newcastle United. Well, this is a game that I'm not even going to lie. I don't know if I'm looking forward to this game or not. After that spanking of PSG, but then of course we're going to face a Newcastle side that, based on that result against Barcelona, they can come in a little bit confident, thinking they can get something away at Stamford Bridge. So for me, Chelsea have to buckle up, tighten that defense. I mean, this is what we say in almost every game now. We've always been saying Chelsea needs to tighten their defense. Chelsea needs to tighten their defense. What more can we say about defense? Now, I'm sure we've spent almost £2 billion and defense has still not been fixed. Goalkeeper, situation is still there. But, that's all by the way. Let's do a preview of this game quickly. Chelsea currently sitting fifth on the table with 48 points, hoping to bounce back from that defeat against PSG, against a Newcastle side that will be coming in confident to see if they can get something from that game as well. Two things I'm very curious about in this game. Which goalkeeper is going to start? Because I'm curious. I mean, after that Jorgensen blunder, you would think that he will start Sanchez. But then you don't know the coach's mind. You never know. He can decide to start Jorgensen. Or he may say that, well, I've had enough of Jorgensen. I need to bring Sanchez back, based on what everybody was saying after that PSG game. So that is left to be seen. Now, in terms of players, Esteval and Gittins, trained with the team. We'll see if they can, participate in that game in any capacity. That would help. But one thing I also, like is the fact that these players are coming back from injuries, and this will help definitely in our run to qualify for the Champions League next season. Of course, Newcastle are missing some key players as well. They're missing the likes of Fabian Schär and of course Bruno Guimaraes as well, which are two key players for them. But Newcastle have struggled to get points whenever they come to Stamford Bridge. Maybe that's an advantage for us, but we'll see. But again, and one thing is always difficult to play Newcastle. Anytime we face them, it's always difficult. So I won't take anything past that game. But if we were to qualify for the Champions League next season, we need to get 3 points in this game. Newcastle have been very poor away from home this season. They've only managed 14 goals in 14 games, which is a very, very bad record. They've not really particularly been impressive this season in the league. They're doing well in the Champions League, but maybe Chelsea can exploit that and see how we can get a result against them. Defense is key. So I'm very, very curious also to see how Rosina is going to line up his defense tomorrow. And then also the midfield, because Reece James has to stop playing in the midfield. So we have all these players back from injury. Sogo is back, Lavia is back, Santos is there, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. These are midfield structure that can be created by the coach. Stop using it right back in the midfield. We understand when they were injured, you were trying to find a replacement to work around it. That is understandable. But now that they're back, use them in their natural positions and see Chelsea flourish.